back to my channel. So as you can see, today's video is a little bit more of a vlog. I'm not in my usual place filming on the big camera. I've got Dad's little Canon that I'm borrowing to vlog on, and I've got you propped up on a little box file because I've tried filming this several times now and I keep getting it blurry by accident and don't want to put a blurry video out, and my arm is aching so bad from talking so much and holding the camera up. So you propped up and hopefully this time it'll be okay. The reason why I wanted to start doing a few vlogs is because I've just had the go ahead to take Accutane, and it's been a long time coming. It's been around 6 months that I've been waiting to get the go ahead to take this drug. So let me take you right back to the beginning and explain why I'm going to be taking Accutane. About 6 years ago, I moved to Leeds with my then boyfriend, and whilst we were living in our house, my skin broke out really badly. I had a lot of acne under this area, like under the jawline, also on my cheeks, on my forehead. It was awful, and I put it down to stress at the time, you know, the stress of moving and getting everything sorted and settling into sort of a new place again. And I ended up going to the doctor because nothing I tried could get rid of this horrible acne. It was quite painful as well, and it looked horrible. And at that point I was really getting into the makeup side of things. If you don't know already, I work as a makeup artist, so obviously anything that sort of doesn't look very nice on your face is going to make you feel self-conscious, and especially doing a job like makeup where you're being judged on how your face looks, really. So I went to the doctor after trying things like Dermalogica, Paula's Choice, La Roche-Posay, Avene, salicylic acid, Freedom, everything like that. I tried everything over the counter. So I went to the doctor and they prescribed me some antibiotics, and I think the first ones that I ever tried were tetracycline. It went on for a long time, nothing was working. I've just got a list here of everything that I tried, so I'm going to read them out to you. So over the 6 years or so, I tried Dianet and Cerazette, which is obviously the pill. So they tried different forms of the pill just in case they were causing the acne, which they weren't because it didn't clear anything up. I also tried Sorel, Desogestrel, Limacycline, Tetracycline, Erythromycin and Doxycycline. And then the topical treatments: Duac, Freedom, salicylic acid, hydrocortisone and benzoyl peroxide. Fast forward nearly maybe 5.5 years, I was back home, single back home, living with mum and dad, and my skin was still really bad. So I decided to go to my local doctor, and at this point it was a locum doctor, so it wasn't my usual doctor. So I went to see him, showed him my skin, which was really bad at the time. It was horrendous. I'll insert a picture somewhere so you can see what it was like. And he turned around and said, there's nothing wrong with your skin, it's absolutely fine, but I think that you've got contact dermatitis, so you need hydrocortisone. I'm not a dermatologist and I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure that you are not meant to put hydrocortisone on your face because it thins the skin. Anyway, I said I'm really not happy to put hydrocortisone on my face. It's not contact dermatitis. I've been told I've got acne by several different doctors. Please can you just refer me to a dermatologist so I can get sorted? And he refused. He said, no, I can't refer you. You need to try the hydrocortisone first. Try this and come back to me in a couple of weeks if it doesn't clear, and then I'll give you the referral. So I was unhappy about it, but at that time I was just feeling a bit down and thought I don't have the energy to battle. So I just said, okay, I'll take it and see how it goes. So I took it, I used it, sorry I didn't take it. I used the hydrocortisone, and of course there were no changes, nothing happened. So I went back to the same doctor and said, I've tried the hydrocortisone, it didn't work for me. Please can you now give me the referral to the dermatologist? And once again, he refused to give me the referral. He looked at my skin and he said, you've got acne, why were you using hydrocortisone on your face? And I said, you prescribed that to me. You told me it was contact dermatitis and that I needed hydrocortisone. And I told you it's not, it's acne, and I need acne treatment. I need to see a dermatologist. So anyway, he was arguing with me, but he went back in the notes and saw that it was him that gave me the hydrocortisone, and he ended up apologising to me and said that he gave me the wrong treatment and he was very sorry, but still he wasn't going to give me the referral. So I said I was going to put in a complaint if he didn't give me the referral, because it was just absolutely shocking care throughout, and he was very, I don't know what the right word is really. He was very arrogant towards me for starters, and very disrespectful, to be honest. It's hard enough to go to your doctor when your skin's in that bad of a state and be like, please help me, I need to see a dermatologist. For them to sort of belittle you, not be very nice, is very hard, especially when you feel so down. So anyway, he ended up giving me the referral in the end, but not without writing on it, I don't see what the fuss is about, this girl doesn't need to see a dermatologist. So I really thought that I wasn't going to get an appointment. Anyway, thankfully I did end up getting an appointment. By the way, I'm absolutely full of hay fever or cold, I'm not sure what it is, so I'm finding it hard to talk and breathe at the same time. So if I sound really stuffy, that's why. I'm sorry. I've taken some hay fever tablets, so hopefully it should clear up a bit soon. But if I'm breathing a bit funny, like this is why. Anyway, I went to see a dermatologist at the hospital, and he looked at my skin and said, you absolutely qualify for Accutane. Your skin is obviously bothering you very much, you have some cystic acne, and it's obvious that it's causing you a lot of distress. So we will do the tests and see if you can take Accutane. So if you don't know what Accutane is, it's a very, very strong drug that's used to treat acne, and in 9 cases out of 10 the acne is pretty much completely cleared and doesn't return. What Accutane does is dries out the body really from the inside out. So all of the pores that sort of get blocked up with oils and things like that, Accutane will dry those out so that you don't have that excess sebum and the excess oil in your body. So your body does get very, very dry. It's very, it's the most common side effect to Accutane. So as I said, it's a very, very strong drug. It's something that's an absolutely last resort for you to take. It's a very serious drug and it's monitored very closely. So in order to be able to take Accutane, you need to have blood tests to check the functioning of your organs and check that everything's okay. And you need to take a pregnancy test. You cannot get pregnant whilst you are taking Accutane, and you have to be on 2 forms of birth control. So if you did fall pregnant while on Accutane, there could be a lot of deformities to your baby and a lot of problems, so it's something that you want to avoid completely. So the doctor said that we would do the tests, and provided that everything came back okay, I could start on Accutane. But then the problem there was that I have a peanut allergy, or not just peanut, but a nut allergy. I'm anaphylactic, so it's a very, very serious allergy, it's life-threatening. And sometimes the soya oil that's inside Accutane can actually cross-react to people who have peanut allergies and cause a reaction. So the doctor immediately ruled it out and said, absolutely not, I can't give you the Accutane because you have an allergy to peanuts and you might react to the soya. He gave me doxycycline to try, which I'd already tried before, so I knew I wasn't going to get any joy from the doxycycline, but I had to take it anyway because for me it seemed like that was the last chance, that was it, I was done. I waited the 6 months. I'm just having some coffee, but I've got my lipstick on, so I'm just using a straw. So I never got a call back to go back after the 6 months, so I ended up phoning the hospital myself and said, look, I've been waiting for an appointment to come through, could you chase it up for me please, or tell me if there's one on its way, because I don't want to have to go back through that process of having to be referred by my doctor again, which would just be horrific, especially if I got the same one again. So anyway, the lady on the phone checked for me and said, there's absolutely nothing in the system, but I have an appointment free tomorrow, there's been a cancellation, would you be able to come? So I said, yes, of course, I'll be there. So I went along and I actually saw a different dermatologist who was absolutely lovely. It was a lady, and I felt that she really understood me more. She was very, what's the word, sort of empathetic. She had a lot of empathy and understanding for how it makes you feel as a woman to have this horrible acne and sort of the pressures that we're under to look a certain way. So I was so glad when I saw her, because it was like a breath of fresh air. It was just somebody who understood me and understood what I was going through. So she said, I don't see any problem with you taking Accutane whatsoever. We will do this in a controlled environment. You will need to come into the hospital for your 1st and 2nd dose, and we'll have the team around you just in case there's a reaction. Bring your EpiPens, and we'll take it from there and see how it goes. So that is what I'm going to do today. I had to have the blood tests all over again, which was fine, that doesn't bother me. And obviously I had to have the pregnancy test as well, and I assume that I'll be taking another pregnancy test today just before they actually prescribe the drug to me, which is absolutely fine. So we'll see how that goes. So it's a really slim chance of reacting, but I am obviously really nervous. I have had an anaphylactic attack a couple of times in my life due to eating nuts by accident, and let me tell you, it's the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. It's absolutely terrifying to think that you might die, and that there's nothing you can do about it. Your life is in somebody else's hands. Obviously that sounds really dramatic, and again, it's a really slim chance of reacting, but we'll see how it goes today. So keep your fingers crossed that everything's okay, and we'll see how it goes. I'm so pleased because my order from Boots has just arrived. As soon as I found out that I was going to be taking Accutane, I made a big order at Boots of a few different sort of skincare bits and pieces and bath things. So I'll show you what I got. So what I see coming up in the videos all the time on YouTube are Cetaphil or Cetaphil. So I got the Gentle Skin Cleanser, and I think these are on offer. This is 473ml, and I got the moisturising lotion as well. This is meant to be really good. They're just meant to be really gentle on your skin, because obviously your skin's going to be more sensitive while you're using Accutane. And then I got some more of my favourite La Roche-Posay Anthelios XL, and this is a sunscreen. This is 50+. I haven't had this one before. Not in this bottle anyway, it was in sort of a small bottle, but I think this is more of like a cream than a fluid. The other one's a little bit thinner, but this is the comfort one, so I thought that'd be good for when I've got drier skin. And I ordered some more Aquaphor, which is a soothing skin balm. I'm not really sure what I think about this. It kind of feels like Vaseline, but I thought I may as well get some in, seeing as though it's been really highly recommended on other channels. So I'm going to try that too. Then I got some Oilatum for the bath. So this is their bath formula for dry and sensitive skin, and it's suitable for eczema prone skin as well. And it just helps to sort of seal in moisture to your skin, and it's quite comforting to use. I did used to use this when I had eczema, so I know it's quite good. So I'm looking forward to trying that. And of course I got some more Carmex. If you've watched my channel for a while, you'll know I'm never ever without Carmex. So I picked up some more Carmex. I'm sure I'm going to need more than this one little pot, but I've got a couple in the house, so it'll be okay for now. I've also seen people really recommending the Aquaphor lip products. I might try those out too if this doesn't work for me, but Carmex is usually the only thing that works for my lips, so hopefully we'll be okay with this. And then randomly I got a free beach ball. So this is a Nivea beach ball that came with my order, which is actually pretty good timing because we're off to the seaside on Friday. So this might actually come in handy to use at the seaside. What's that? What is it? What's this? What is it? What do you think? You're not sure? It's a ball. It's a bit bigger than you. Not bothered? Bye then. Bye then. Hospital now. Everything went well. I took my first dose, sat with the nurse, and we had the EpiPens laid out on the desk, which was absolutely terrifying. And because I was really panicking, I felt a little bit faint and a little bit nervous, almost as if I was having a reaction, but I definitely wasn't. It was just my fear of it and just the sheer panic. But yeah, everything went really well, so I'll be going back tomorrow now to take my second dose, and then after that I will be taking 40 milligrams a day, and then we'll be going back in another month for a checkup. So I hope that this vlog has been interesting. It's the first one I've ever really done, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon on the next one. Bye!